Hey basketball guys, we have news. Let's go to more news from the Golden State Warriors, but before that, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. Andrew Wiggins didn't have a good season, despite being a great and important player. The Warriors will make changes, and to acquire a new star they need to make trades. DeJounte Murray is a big name for the Warriors in exchange for Andrew Wiggins. While there was not much interest on the part of the Golden State Warriors to get involved in a trade for DeJounte Murray at the February trade deadline, that very well could change in the offseason as the Warriors reevaluate their situation and chart a path forward in the final years of Stephen Curry's star career. At that point, Golden State still had some hope that Chris Paul and some solid play from its young pieces would be enough to ignite a late run. Now, the thought is that perhaps the Warriors do not need an overhaul this offseason. And one of the ways they could do that would be to upgrade at Paul's spot, which is where Murray could come in. Of all the guys they might be able to trade for, he is probably realistic because he does not make a ton of money and they could add him, put him in Chris Paul's spot, give up 2 first-round picks, and now you've gotten some defense in there, you've got another scorer in there, you have a guy who makes some sense, one Western Conference exec said. He's 6'5", he can guard 3 spots, he is an okay shooter and he won't break your bank. Indeed, not breaking the bank is of some concern to the Warriors this offseason, as the team hopes to remove itself from the increasingly punitive repeater tax. The hope of the team, as owner Joe Lacob told Tim Kawakami of The Athletic, is not just to rein in the tax, but to get under the threshold altogether. The Warriors have some pathways to that, letting Klay Thompson walk in free agency, moving on from Kevin Looney, trading Andrew Wiggins and/or Gary Payton too. Swapping Paul to the Hawks with 2 picks, they can trade their 2026 and 2028 picks, for Murray would save the Warriors some money and upgrade the roster. Or, they could send out Wiggins to the Hawks and simply not pick up Paul's contract for next season. The Warriors may be in more of a market for a wing. But Murray is big and averaged a career-high 22.5 points this season in Atlanta, making 45.9% of his shots and 36.3% of his three-point tries. He continues to show remarkable durability despite having undergone ACL surgery in his 3rd NBA season. He played 78 games this year after having played 74 last season. More immediately, though, adding Murray retools a roster with a younger cast around Curry, for a team that probably needs more of Jonathan Kuminga, Moses Moody, Brandon Podziemski and Tracy Jackson Davis going forward. That's better for 2024 to 25. And better beyond.